So this next attack, we're going to be looking at yet another one from Mercutio. Mercutio, again, a recent addition to Reddit Force. He comes in with a 21 AQ and 25 BK. He did stop because, I mean, you can't ignore a base like this. Come on, are you kidding me? A million raid during training. Who finds bases like that? So as soon as he saw that, he's like, yeah, I'm doing this. But what's nice is the clan castle centralized, the AQ centralized. So from a simulation standpoint, we've got those strategic objectives in place for us to test this attack against. The base is a little compact, and there are many places where the AQ can fall within 3-point defenses, but with some creative placement, it shouldn't be an issue. And he's able to go in and eventually 3-star this base as well. So for this attack, he chooses a double shot. Double deploy the wizards on one of the army camp. That's enough for one attack round to take out an army camp, and then that leaves the AQ free to move up towards the north, from west, moving northeast up along that wall. And she's taking out all of these trash buildings, moving on to the point defenses. Those whiz towers and those mortars, not a big deal. They're not really going to do anything. So yeah, here's one of those scenarios where it's just completely random sometimes. He wanted her to go north, and now she's starting to go south, and it's just one of those unfortunate things. Now the golem, interestingly enough, in this case, did a bang up job of distracting that expo, and one of those expos, especially if it's a level 3 expo, is enough to cancel out the healing effect from one of those healers. It's an important thing to note. So having either a giant or a golem placed at the exact moment where, just before the AQ breaches the trigger range of an expo, so that you make sure the golem's tanking the expo and not the AQ, and that the AQ is free to go and do what she needs to do. So from that perspective, the targeting on the golem was just spot on. And now the golem's tanking 2 expos. So the AQ's joined up with the kill squad. Unfortunately, he's lost his BK, but he's starting the surgical portion of his raid. So one distraction giant for 2-point defenses, perfectly placed there. One distraction giant, 2-point defenses, about 6 hogs, so that's 3 apiece. There's one rogue archer tower going gangbuster over here, but that's not that big of a deal. He'll have this giant ready to soak up damage from those, but didn't need that. No big deal. You've got the BK coming around the east side, and tons of hogs left to take out the rest of the base. And again, one of the important things to note about the way this happened was the cadence at which the giants were dropped. You don't want to drop all of your assets at one time. You want to start in one corner and work your way around the base, and especially if you notice that there's a defense that's locked onto something else, dump a hog on it. Dump a hog on it so that it can just happily plink away at it while that archer tower is distracted elsewhere. So yeah, he lost his healers, but he's still got the AQ up. He's still got his BK up. His golem's still up, and just tons and tons of hogs are left over to go and process the rest of this base. He did not have to take out the CC, but look, he's got 2 spells left over. He's got his rage and his heal and his poison. So fantastic execution there. You're just in the span of a few attacks, you've already improved leaps and bounds. So keep the good work up, and looking forward to seeing more.